Hey, everybody, it's your host, Dr. Dana Martin, and we are on the Sith Dominion podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a full group we have here today. We will start off with Cameron. How are you doing, Cameron? Welcome back to the show.
Oh, glad to be here. I already have my Phantom Menace tickets purchased, as y'all saw in the
Oh,
chat.
no.
So I will
No.
be there. Popcorn bucket in hand.
Are you going to watch the whole thing?
Yes, of course. I plan to also be there May the 4th to watch.
Oh, that's what I was
First
talking about.
six.
Sorry, you're going to be in like the whole days or whatever, 2 days.
I'll watch 1 through 6 for sure.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. And we're not going to start that already. All right. We are getting a little bit of an echo, but I'll toggle that. Steph, don't worry about it. Debbie, you had a pretty fun weekend, yeah?
I wouldn't call it fun, but meeting Hayden was the highlight of the day. That's it.
That's it.
The rest of the day was pretty messed up.
Oh, well, I was hoping it was like one of those days that will live on in infamy.
Well, somebody did get kicked out of the Comic-Con because they touched Hayden inappropriately.
Okay, is that like, I don't know if you can elaborate, but is it something that you would do?
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to share this photo from the con. Maybe. Yes. Let's share this screen. Right here. No. Here.
Almost there.
Yes. Okay. Almost there. Look at that. Freaking awesome.
Look at that chunky girl.
Who's that? Is that Ben Affleck? Who's that right there?
That's my son, Matt.
Oh, not Ben. Okay. He kind of looks like Ben Affleck there. I was like, what? No? No?
No, that's my oldest.
Oh my goodness. No way. I love the is he kind of Firefly in it, or is that what's happening here?
I don't know. He explained it and it just went over my head. It went over my head. He sometimes likes to he's made his own stuff like for Dash Rendar.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
He's 3D printed his own pistol thingy, and yeah, so
that's cool. That's cool. Is he pretty cool, dude? Not
my
your son.
I was like, well,
no, Hayden. Is Hayden a pretty cool dude?
Hayden was a sweetheart. I mean, they told us going in, no touchy or anything like that. I barely got through the door or the curtain or whatever, and he comes rushing over and he's shaking my hand, thanking me for being there, and it just threw me off guard so much. I was like, what?
Man.
Yeah,
but I'm so glad he's nice.
He is. He's a sweetheart.
That's cool.
I'm supposed to meet him in October, so I'm very glad to hear that.
Yeah, he's very nice. Just like you would imagine.
Awesome. One more moment just to soak it all in. Look you're bursting. Like you can barely contain yourself. I can see that. That's awesome. That's cool. You're like, it's like the picture of me, Zane meeting Ariel for the first time. Like I had no idea what to do. My hands, I had to put them like down. I didn't know. I looked very creepy. Okay, moving along. Zane, how was your weekend? Do you have a gig?
No, just chill though.
All right, moving along. Stephanie, welcome to the show. Everyone, welcome Stephanie Ross. I'm still trying to get used to that. It's been a year that you've been Stephanie Ross.
Year yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
All married and stuff.
That's amazing. I had not known her as Stephanie Ross ever until a year ago. And I've known her for, I guess, before the show, she said something about 30 years or something like that. And I can't imagine.
I've known you forever.
Yeah, like for as long as we can probably remember.
We basically
So-
grew up together. I remember when Zane wasn't even around.
Yeah. I remember those days too, all too well. So, Stephanie, talk to us. Tell us. Okay, so I've been talking you up for a couple months here since you've been on the show, The Floor. But
Yep.
above and beyond that, I know you love Star Wars. I know that you were all into trivia and whatnot. And I just thought, man, it'd be cool to get you on.
Star Wars.
And then the fact that yes, thank you. I love that
Dark
shirt.
Side.
Of course. So I had to get you on, and then this was just a perfect time. So thank you for agreeing to come on, and yeah, let's have some fun. So start off with, I want to know about The Floor. Everyone's going to want to know about your experience on that. So if there's, say, 2 or 3 kind of highlights that you're like, yeah, it was like this, and it was amazing, and it was terrible. No, you won't say that because everything you've said so far has been amazing. So yeah, go ahead.
It was life-altering. It was the craziest experience of my life, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. We filmed in Ireland, first and foremost. So I got to spend 9 days in Dublin for free. We had 2 whole days to tour Dublin before we started filming to do whatever we wanted.
And you did do a pub crawl, right? I mean,
We did. We went
Of
to
course.
Temple Bar. We went to the most popular bars in downtown Dublin.
that's fantastic.
And we went to the Guinness factory, and we left one of our contestants there accidentally.
Do I get to know who?
Oops.
Tom, the guy that I beat in the horror movies category was part
Yeah.
of our group, and we actually left him behind at the
Oh,
Guinness
my
factory.
So, kind of a follow up to that. So, did you feel like you developed some relationships on the show? From our perspective, it's kind of short, and you just boom, boom, boom. But from your perspective, you were there for a little while. Did you develop some relationship?
It was basically adult summer camp. We were in the same hotel. All of our rooms were near each other. We ate breakfast together, lunch together, dinner together. We were shuttled in buses to and from the set every day. And every day after we were done filming, did not matter how late it was, we were in the bar grabbing drinks to decompress. And we would go and get like 4 hours of sleep and do it all again.
Heck yeah.
So when I had to get up earlier than everyone else because I was actually allowed to do my own makeup for the whole show.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
So I was getting up at 5 a.m. every filming morning to do my face before breakfast.
Man, multifaceted, multi-talented Stephanie Ross. Guys, give her a call. She'll do your makeup. She'll answer your questions. So on that, when you are, I don't want to say beaten, but when you don't win that, and you're asked to walk off stage, does it end for you right then, or do you all still hang out every night, or do you go straight home?
Yes and no. So as soon as you're eliminated, you walk off set. They take you to a separate building where you wait and do an exit interview.
Oh, cool.
Usually takes about 2 hours. Then they put you in a taxi cab, send you back to the hotel. And I flew back the next morning. However, everybody else that went out in my episode got to stay till the end of filming.
Oh man, that's
So-
cool. That's cool. So yeah, I guess you really
But
do have an
it-
opportunity to develop those relationships.
Yes, but it also worked out for me because if you got eliminated in the first 7 episodes, you were on a plane the next morning
Mm,
back home. I got stranded in Charlotte overnight because of weather.
goodness.
So I did not come back to Texas until the originally scheduled date. So nobody knew that I got eliminated early.
Wow, that was fantastic. Yeah, nobody knew watching that show. No, I had no idea. And then remember reaching out a week later going, oh man, that sucked. You were so close. And that was intense. I don't have that clip and I don't want to share that clip even if I had it because man, that was for me like one of the highlights of the show. It was so intense, y'all. coming down to the wire.
It was the first battle that got down to the last second.
Yeah, literally.
And I told myself that I wanted to go out fighting.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm not mad. Like, it was a great duel. I was very happy with my performance.
Give me just a moment. Can't see my screen. I'm going to share a clip that you've shared. And if we get in trouble, sorry. Surely we won't get in trouble. The show is on Hulu right now. It was on Fox. You can catch all the episodes, and all the episodes are amazing. All right. Okay, super. Can you guys all see this? Yes? No? Oh, yeah, I can see it. Perfect.
Oh, the books category.
Yeah, so the category was what? Books? Talk us through that.
Books.
And essentially what the game is, go ahead, Stephanie.
It's photo trivia. So they show you a photo, you have to fill in the blank for this one.
So, all right, here we go. Stephanie versus Sarah. Each person, 45 seconds. Go.
Moon.
Peach.
George.
Diary.
Pooh.
Wild.
Caterpillar.
Worms.
Pass. Harriet.
Hat. Derby.
Train. The little train that could. The little caboose that could. The little pass. Engine. Underpants.
Witch.
Joseph. Meatballs.
Willows.
Play. Pass. Pass. Dang it!
Yes. Whoop. That no. It was that was so. It's that intense. Like every round, it just gets even crazier. And yeah, that elimination round with you was good. And I'm yelling at the screen, right? I'm not. Did y'all all hear that? Okay, good, because I was breaking stuff. I don't even know what I was saying. Man, it was loud. It was like alien sent us a message about the eclipse or something. Conspiracy. Yeah. So it gets so intense. So how do you? And that, I mean, guys, if you're watching, I know it's easy for me from the couch to be yelling like blueberries, what the hell's wrong with you? But when you're in that moment and you do a lot of trivia, like how do you focus? How do you maintain your focus to get through those moments? Because man, you miss one and it's like oh geez, you got to shake it off. How do you do that?
So I had a little bit of an easier time than the rest of the contestants because I played timed bar trivia, where the faster you answer, the more points you get. So when I found out that it was a timed duel and you had to answer as quickly as possible, my brain was already programmed to work that way. A lot of the contestants struggled with that because they couldn't get their brain to fire like that. Mine's already been doing that for years, so that was not a problem. And coming from a theater background, being on the spot, on the stage, didn't bother me one bit. I'm also used to being around celebrities. I go to Comic-Cons all the time. I work Comic-Con every year in Houston at Comic Palooza. I know a lot of famous musicians. I go to a lot of backstage events at concerts. So, and I've worked on a number of big budget feature films. So that didn't faze me at all either. So for me, it was just kind of in
Just
my
another
wheelhouse.
day at the office.
Basically. And we did find out last week that they are officially and openly casting for season 2.
Awesome. It is a
And I have all the
fantastic
links
show.
on my social media for people to apply.
Heck yeah, go check her out on Facebook. I just lost it. Shoot. What's your at Facebook?
Stephanie Ross.
There you go. Just look for Stephanie Ross. You'll find her. She's on Insta too. I've seen her Insta. So yeah, check that out. Wanted to talk about shift a little bit. So that's what was like, okay, that's cool. Everyone come watch because we're Star Wars and she does Star Wars. She likes Star Wars. She does trivia. Let's incorporate that. But I mean, really, Stephanie, Star Wars. Man. I know you love you some Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
So tell me what your favorite or no, your first memory of Star Wars was.
My first memory of Star Wars, my mom was part of a group called the Babysitting Co-op when I was a kid. And different families would take turn watching each other's kids for whatever. And the first 4 movies that I remember watching with other kids were The Goonies, Ghostbusters, The Princess Bride, and Star Wars.
I mean,
Those
if there's
were the 4 that got me into like the nerd group. So I love Star Wars. I've seen every single movie. I've seen all of the TV specials and shows, including the Christmas special from what year was it? When they went to
the
Chewie's
holiday
home planet.
special, 78.
The holiday special.
It was terrible.
I've seen that one. So
yeah, and that is I think David Furr over on Cantina Happy Hour was saying we needed to do a holiday special view party and that would be so fun. What is that? You don't
if
even
you
want to
do
show
that,
us?
please let me be involved.
Absolutely.
Because as horrible as that special is, it is one of my most favorite Star Wars things in the entire world because it's just so.
We did do a holiday special this last season for those of you playing at home, and all sorts of folks across the podcasts for Geek News Now Network. We all got on a show together and we talked through what's a real Christmas movie and what's not. It was super fun and had nothing really to do with anything. But I did open up with like talking like I was a Chewbacca because it was a holiday special. And there's 10 minutes of that in the show. Cameron, you had a question?
I have about 25 Star Wars shirts. This
That's
is my
it?
favorite one that I own.
I love that shirt.
I have an R2-D2 Christmas sweater.
Nice.
So no, I'm going to meet Hayden Christensen in October, which I'm super excited about. I actually get to meet him, and then the next weekend I get to meet Frodo and Samwise Angie.
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks I get to meet 3 of my
all right. Listen,
in my head of like top tier nerd guys.
I mean, you're already going to these places. Is there a way we can get pen and paper in her hand and report on these for us while she's out there at GNN? Grand Poobah, are you listening?
Try.
Reach out.
So I'll tell you this: in May, I'll be going to Comic Palooza in Houston, and I'm part of a gaming group called Ultimate Werewolf Houston. It's a social deduction game. We play it. We run games for about 15 hours every day at the conventions. I have an all access pass. The last one I was at all access, I was hanging out in like a green room and like Lance Reddick was there talking to me. Like the craziest stuff. This year I get to meet one of my horror icons, which is Robert Englund.
Oh, nice.
And I am so excited about meeting him. So I'm going to be in like all of the restricted areas.
Man.
So I don't know who I'm going to end up running into or meeting or seeing.
Stay tuned.
So
I'll reach out to you
we'll see.
On the other side of this. Okay, we'll talk. Cam, you had a question, but it better not be like something to start a fight, Cameron.
I'm not.
Okay. Debbie's like, yeah, right.
Here's the last one.
No. Who's your favorite character and why?
Great. Thank you.
Ooh, for Star Wars?
Yeah.
Probably Princess Leia. And it's because she was, other than Princess Buttercup, as a child, she was the first female that I remember watching in a movie that was a badass, if I'm allowed to say that.
Oh, absolutely. Say it.
And she rocked it. Like, she was in there fighting, getting her hands dirty with all the guys.
Mhm.
And Dana can attest to this. I was an absolute tomboy growing up.
I thought you were going to say
I
absolute
was
terror, just
playing-
running through everything. Yes, that too.
True. I was playing with the boys. I was playing football, climbing trees, playing in the mud, playing in the dirt, and watching a strong woman take control and battle the
Mhm.
way that she did. There's no comparison.
Yeah, I would agree totally. She is one of my favorite female characters because there was a strength and a femininity to her at the same time. Like, you didn't want to mess with her, but you couldn't stop staring at her. Like, it was a perfect blend. Yeah, it was wonderful.
She was like the best of both worlds. She was strong and gorgeous.
Yeah.
And she proved that you could do both.
Amen.
And I just thought that was so cool.
Like Darth Talon. No. Okay. So yeah, anyone else have a question here? We've got a few more minutes with Stephanie. If not, we can roll into a little QA. Zane, do you have anything? So have you met Hayden before?
I haven't. This will be my first time. It'll be my first Star Wars person encounter, except for Peter Mayhew.
Oh, you got to meet him?
Very briefly. We passed each other in the hallway, and I was like, I love you. And he was like, thank you. That was, it wasn't like a full official meeting.
Mm-hmm. We got the,
yeah. So I've
Zane,
gotten
you
to
weren't-
him in person.
Zane, were you with us at Disney when we saw Warwick Davis? I don't think you were at that one. No. We got to
No,
see
I think
Warwick
that was-
Davis up
I
close.
love him.
When Last
And I
Jedi
would
came
love
out.
to meet him too.
Oh, he was wonderful. They did a panel when they were building the Galaxy's Edge, and he was there and talking about some stuff, and it was really cool. Those Star Wars folks
I will.
are so humble, and they love their fans, at least on the outside. It's great.
So I will say, my husband and I are going to Europe this year for our big vacation. For 2025, we are hopefully going to go to Japan for Star Wars Celebration.
No way. That would be amazing. So the DJ that's probably going to be rolling that, his name's DJ Elliott. You've probably even met him at some of these cons. I went to college with him at Concordia, actually. Great dude. Really great dude. Cool. I got a couple of questions here to roll through. If you didn't see them in advance, that's even better. I just put them on for fear that you were going to see them. I even stumped my boy with one. They're easy. I'm just joking. They're not that hard. He knows better.
Go for it.
I should know better.
You should know better. So we have 3 questions and then a bonus question. Da, da, da. Here we go. Stephanie, Star Wars trivia. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
What
Okay.
kind of game? What kind of game do Chewbacca and R2 play aboard the Millennium Falcon?
I do better with multiple choice for these kind.
Is it? I don't know. Is it A, Hollow Checkers? Is it B, Hollow Fight? Is it C, Hollow Jedis? Or is it D, Hollow Chess? I don't know.
Isn't
I
it Dejarik
think
or something
it's-
like that?
It's what? Yes, it is. But it's also known
Yeah.
as Hollow Chess.
Oh.
Hollow Chess.
Yeah. So that'd be E, right? Hollow chess.
Hollow Chess.
They don't have hollow checkers.
No, they don't have Hollow Checkers. Hold on, they're kicking
Hollow
me out of
Chess.
life. Okay. Number 2. I'll give you a hint. It's in Empire. On which planet does Luke Skywalker train with Jedi Master Yoda?
Oh gosh. It is. I'm going through it in my head.
Starts with a D. I'll give you choices.
Yeah, I know, but I
Is
can't
it-
think of the name.
Dathomir, Dagobah, DeJorn, or DeBobby's house?
Isn't it Dagobah?
It is Dagobah. Yes, it's Dagobah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Last question. What is the name of the creature that Jabba the Hutt drops Luke into to be eaten in his palace?
Oh, the big
In his
sand
palace.
creature guy.
In his palace. That's the trick, right? In his palace.
Awesome.
Is it A, ginormous grumpy cat? Sorry. B, a pit of vipers. C, a rancor. Or D, a crate dragon.
It's a rancor.
It is a rancor. Ding, 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 ding. All right. I can't give you any hints on this
Like,
one. This
I
is a
can do
bonus.
this type of trivia if it's multiple choice.
Oh, man, but I got to make up multiple choices. I didn't do it. Okay. Last
If
question.
you showed me photos, I could answer them.
If I showed what?
If you were to show me photos and be like, "What is this?
Oh.
What is the name of this creature?"
Okay, this one's easy. You'll at least get the first part of this two-parter. It's the bonus. You ready? In Return of the Jedi, during the final space battle over Endor, what is the name of the ship and fleet commander on board who says, "It's a trap," alerting the rebel fleet to the Empire's deception? You should get half of this.
Okay, I have to go through it in my head. Can you repeat one more time?
Absolutely. In Return of the Jedi, during the final space battle over Endor, what is the name of the ship and the fleet commander on board who says it's a trap, alerting the rebel fleet to the Empire's deception? It's a trap.
It is. I'm trying to think. Yep. Give me 1 second.
All
I'm
right.
trying to think in my head. I'm literally going through the scenes in my head.
Sure. I'll give you
Is it-
multiple choices. Is it what? Akbar? Yes, 100%. It is
Akbar?
Admiral Akbar. Yes. The ship,
I had to process through it in my head.
good. We
And
got
he
the bonus.
Was, I do know this. He is an amphibious creature from Mon calamari species.
Yep. So I should have asked, who is the
Yeah.
commander and where is he from? And you would have known that one for sure. That's awesome. Yeah. Who knows, right?
The ship.
Man, this was super fun. We got like 3 minutes before you got to bolt. I
I
really
gotta go
enjoyed
host
having
trivia
you.
tonight, actually.
Yeah, so I wanted to show that picture too, and I got it somewhere, but I don't know where it went to. Wait, it's what's it called? It was
It's
on
right
your
there.
Facebook, right? Didn't you have your thing on your Facebook?
Yes,
Oh,
it is
I
for
just-
Bar 502 in San
There you go.
Antonio. 9:30 p.m.
San Antonio.
Free.
Yeah, is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona?
That's
Every
like
Tuesday night.
40 minutes away.
Yeah, Zane. Zane's in. He's at Sanmo for. There we go. As seen on TV, this person here and this person here. That's amazing. Trivia with DJ Effie. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Tuesdays. I forgot about that handle you had or that name you had.
It's actually
Renegade?
my DJ name from when I was living in Missouri, and I was an overnight DJ for the local classic rock radio station.
My goodness, DJ Effie. You've done a little of everything, haven't you? I love so, guys. When you watch this show on the floor, it's like everything she absorbs for the topic or the whatever that she's supposed to now learn. You'll have to watch the show; it's really great. Like she's like, oh yeah, well I was a restaurant manager, so I know about this. Oh yeah, I did collating and filing, so I know this. Like it's like she knows it all about everything. It's insane. So, Stephanie, thank you so much.
And that's because from 2001 to 2018, I consistently worked 2 to 3 jobs at a time.
No way, that's insane.
So that is why I have such a vast knowledge. And everyone kept telling me I was the slumdog millionaire of the show.
I think I heard that. Did you say that in one of your interviews? I think I heard that. That was great. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Totally.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Well, guys, let's
I know a
let's have
lot.
Stephanie get on to her other gig over there at the 502.
But
Go
thank you
check
for
it out.
having me, and I would love to come back and do it again sometime.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for all of you out there, go check her out. Stephanie Ross. She's on the floor on Hulu. Go check it out. Thank you, Stephanie.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Oh, now it's all messed up though. Now look at this. Oh my god, I gotta switch up. There we go. Now we're back to business, y'all. Man, that was awesome.
It's the
enjoyed
divide,
her.
the non-positivity and the positivity. You know.
Yeah.
I really wanted to ask her, Dana, what her favorite era of Star Wars was, but said not to get too political. So.
Oh, she'll say original trilogy for sure. I mean, she's my age, rough. I mean, 5 years younger than me, or no?
Except,
Holy crap, no, like 8 years younger than me. I don't even know. A lot of years younger than me. But wait, we're still streaming. So yeah, that was her. What a great story though. She did amazing. I will let you know she did really well. Walked away with a good chunk of cash that allowed her to, as she has stated on some other interviews, go on her honeymoon finally. So get a car, some things like she did really well. And you saw she's so fast. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, I was about to say the last name is not that, it is Ross now. Sorry. So awesome. What else we got tonight, man? This was a treat. It was fun. Oh. I'm gonna do it too, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm feeling good. I feel like
go on a rant.
Go
on a rant.
Don't encourage me. Oh,
Dana, what are your thoughts on Lucasfilm saying there's no source material, but blatantly taking from Legends?
That's the
Are you
face I
done?
make as well.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me
Lucasfilm
what
took
comes
him out
into your mind.
again.
Please took him out. We weren't ready for it.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
I know Kung Fu.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
Badass, like cut your head off.
The old trauma.
And whatever. What are you gonna put? You're gonna put Trinity in there. Awesome. But then, wait, what happened to Debbie? She disappeared. Look, see, it all got jacked up again. Yeah, you're gonna put in Trinity, and then you go to IMDb, and it's like one episode. So you're gonna be Matrixy. You saw that, right? I just realized that was totally the Matrix that they did in the freaking dojo. Oh my god, I don't want to go off tonight, guys.
Do it.
She's definitely dead.
Name,
Episode
what's
1.
the name of the show? Let's just start there. What's the name of the show?
The Acolyte.
Where's the Acolyte? Who's the Acolyte? What's the Acolyte? Oh,
Have we even seen the Acolyte?
Did we?
Did we
We
read?
don't know.
See, Dana, here's a couple things I think you might agree with me on. Maybe Debbie and Zane might too. Okay, so if the if nobody knows what's going on in the High Republic, right? Like this trailer, like kind of like when you see it, like Like,
So it's
not really-
building. It's building for me. Who doesn't? For those who don't know that era, it is
Yeah.
laying a foundation.
Yeah.
Because
Fair
no one wants to
enough,
read the books.
but- Yeah, there's
No,
books.
people don't read those books. I don't think.
Losers.
But Debbie
No?
reads
No,
them.
the books
I
are
hate.
good. The books are good.
I tried. It was tough.
Debbie's like, everyone. Yeah, no, it's good. Don't piss Debbie off.
but it's just like how based off of Mando season 3, Kenobi, Andor's solid, maybe a little slow to start out, overall solid, but it's just like I think the reason for some of the distaste. I mean, the trailer's like not bad. It's just like it doesn't really give you any information. Like, what's the time setting? Okay, there's a bunch of Jedi. Maybe it's pre-Phantom Menace, but dude, you know, in terms of attracting new fans, what are we doing? But it's just like the track record recently, outside of Andor, I'd say probably isn't the best, and I think that's probably why some fans are distasteful or not optimistic about it.
When I saw the title alone, I mean, come on, look at our show. I was so happy, and now I shouldn't get. This is where if you get ahead of yourself, you're going to be disappointed, right? Every stinking time. So to try to save some disappointment, I'm just right now. I am proclaiming that I will not talk trash about something I ain't seen, but that don't mean I can't have some feeling kind of way about it, right? I'm scared because, as you said, Cam, the track record, right? Is it going to be serious and gritty like Andor, like Rogue? I was about to say Rogue Squadron. God, I hope so.
Rogue One.
Rogue One. What did I say?
Squadron.
Rogue Squadron.
That's not coming out anymore, Dana. They can't.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Yeah, it's can't.
Got him.
But like, you also got to think too. Like, they said in Phantom Menace that Sith had not been seen for millennia. You know, I'm not a big dates time guy, but I think millennia is a pretty long time.
Well,
But
and with it being Qui-Gon saying that, like, him out of all people should know if there were any sort of reference to them showing up, like in the history.
Yeah, he was a scholar. Qui-Gon.
I mean, those Jedi are all probably going to die. The Masters look kind of cool. I'll say that. I'm interested to see kind of the dynamic.
Yeah,
all
they
that,
seem
you know?
to be a little bit more intentional on those Jedi characters than they were even in the prequels, right? The prequels, it felt kind of mishmashed together who these people were. Kelly Mundy, Plo Koon, which we get to see, developed in other series. Just seemed, yeah. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to step on you there. So one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this again is I think there might be some confusion based on what I've been reading. There's a lot of articles about what is an acolyte versus a Sith Lord or Palpatine or what is that, and why is that necessary to have its own show, to have this specific type of they don't say Sith Acolyte. We're assuming they're a Sith Acolyte just based on what we know of the histories, right? So what is it that you all believe that to be a Sith Acolyte? And if so, what does that mean? What is a Sith Acolyte? It's in the outline if you don't know.
Baby Sith. Sith in training.
Training?
Mm-hmm.
Sith in training is how
Well, it would be like, I would assume, the equivalent of a Padawan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Asajj was also considered an acolyte, but never got promoted.
But you could say that she was almost like the Padawan of Dooku.
She was his. Well, see, and that's where there's only two, no more, no less. But then they always had their minions, right? Both of them, Palpatine and Dooku, both had their minions at that time. We find out. I think that's a great point, though. Yes, title position is important, but damn, even Sith in training can be effective. Because if there was anyone that was effective, for sure, Asajj Ventress was. How much do you think her? Well, and her story we've talked about a little bit, a lot of it. But from the point of view of what we're discussing, with being an acolyte, what is it that you think made her? And it could be I just don't remember. What made her say finally, like, this isn't for me. This isn't what I want as a trainee acolyte, whatever. And I don't recall what that was. I've read the books and I just don't remember. So if you do remember, that's awesome. If not, we'll move on. But there was something that had to trigger her where she walked away.
Well,
It was in Clone Wars.
It was, isn't it?
Dooku tried to kill her several
That's
times.
right. That's right. That's right. And he even tried to kill her after he gave her. He was all That's
she
right.
went back to the Night Sisters.
They tried to kill him though, which was a pretty.
She
good
did.
episode.
And then later on was hired to go kill him as well by the Jedi, which we've talked about. I think the series has some potential. Dealing with the Acolyte specifically, we are told and we understand that this character May is who the Acolyte is, right? This youngling that says fire grows up to be this whatever. We don't know. We're speculating. But Acolyte, just like any other position, holds a very important piece to the growth of the Sith Empire. There are games, Zane, I know you played tons of the Old Republic, and all of these themes are in that game. So tell me about your experience with that, with the games, and specifically how they deal with assassins and acolytes, etc., in something like the Old Republic.
Well, like during those times, acolytes were usually.
Hold on. Let me set the framework because some people may not know. Like this is like 1,000 years, or roughly 1,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, right?
Mhm.
So it's like super in the past. The Sith haven't been seen in a millennia. This is what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
and even what I'm saying is pre-Bane, but still post-Revan, at least at this time, where the acolytes were only once you were chosen, right? You had to be chosen by a Sith Lord in order to even be considered to be an acolyte. And then those acolytes, your students, were, I mean, some of them were assassins. Mm-hmm. I remember I was you as a Sith Inquisitor, right? As an acolyte, Zash sends you to go and assassinate Darth Scotia.
Scotia,
right?
Yeah.
And I've played that too much.
Played through a couple times because it's so cool, and you get to change shit. It's cool.
Yeah, I needed that legendary player emblem on multiple servers. But yeah, I mean, they always seemed like they were doing everyone's dirty work. However, they were really just the students of the bunch. Sith Dominion Switch work.
Right, man, I can't. I'm already playing another game right now, and one is enough. Sorry, Josiah. Oh, 2 games if you count the Galaxy of Heroes. So I do play that on my phone every single day.
You've been playing that since
it came out.
Awakens.
It came out in like 2010 or something like that.
It came out like
2010,
a bit before
2011.
Force Awakens. Is what you were telling me about, yeah.
I think it's interesting how they can take these. We don't have any content. I'm going back to you, Cameron. Again, I'm not trying to gaslight you, but
I'm ready.
We don't have anything to draw from. Oh, here's Thrawn. We don't have anything to draw from. Oh, here's Acolytes. We don't have anything to. Shut up already. You just it's okay. We're okay with. Are we? Can I speak for us? We're okay if you pull from those resources. Yeah. Debbie, what's your
Do it
favorite
right.
resource from all of that you would hope that some of this stuff you can't do unless you're going to totally rewrite everything? But is there something maybe from what you've read, because I know you've read a lot of that too, what that you'd like to see that maybe could happen?
Well, I mean, Thrawn was always my favorite EU character. I was just so excited when they announced that, they were bringing him back. Because I think they announced the books first before he appeared on Rebels. So I was just, mind blown. I was so excited. I screamed all over Twitter. Well, X, but it was Twitter back then. So yeah, I was really excited because he was my favorite EU character. There are a lot of great stories, but the problem is, they all involve Luke, Han, Leia, or Mara. So it's hard to pull from that and not include them. Now they can, Thrawn was a big part of that group, but, they were able to pull that character at least. I wish they would, what's his name? I'll screw up his name. I really enjoyed Prince.
Oh, Zishor or Zyshor, whatever. Yeah. Because didn't he have like Leia in a trance with his pheromones and some weird shit?
Right.
Like, it was I remember this.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that character. I mean, there's a whole lot of characters that they could bring in and maybe bring at least their backstory from EU and bring it into the new stuff. That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of good stories. Some kind of went a little too long. There were a few that kind of.
Are you referring to the 20 book Vong War?
The Vong. There were parts of that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But then, after, the 18th book, it's like, oh my God, is this ever going to end?
Yeah.
But the Kata story was really good.
Yeah. Wait, was he the one that joined the Royal or the Palpatine's Guard? Or
no.
Palpatine's Guard.
No, this was Han and Leia's son, Jason.
Sorry, wrong. There's there's a comic with these two dudes that were Force sensitive Jedi that were ended up being not Praetorian, but like the guards. Not what we see in Jedi. It's a different guard, but it's like the Royal Guards or whatever. Anyways, I thought that was it, but no, I got you now. We're good.
But yeah, there's a lot of characters. I think they Dash Rendar, they could bring that in. Yeah, there's a slew of characters they could bring in and use their backstory and insert them somewhere, either animated or live action or movie, whatever.
It was Dash was one of those, and then there was another one within that series of the Jedi.
Katarn.
Yes, Kyle.
Katarn.
Shut up, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle, man. It's I think that there are some great characters like that and maybe I don't know. Are those aren't canon, are they? Because they're all the old video games, right? Speaking of stinking video games, how was Battlefront?
Battlefront.
The new Battlefront. Did y'all play it?
Oh, the re-release?
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrendous. You not remember me ranting about that last week?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That was terrible. They should be
right.
ashamed of themselves.
Yeah. That's right. I didn't get it. I was like, I didn't get it because someone said, "Oh, that was you."
Yeah, no, it was me.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Thank you, Steam, for. Hey, no, I think they got that taken away from them before they did this. But thank you, Steam, for the refund. I appreciate it.
Oh, they did. How long did you play it?
Like 2 hours, and it was.
I was done. That's the equivalent of ordering online from Amazon, putting your right sleeve on, and going, and taking sending that crap back.
I mean, when the game crashes like 3 times and you can't get in the server.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's just.
So, were you able to go through and complete at least one full-on 64? Like it was amazing, or no? I mean, that's obviously, I guess, why you.
No, it's terrible. Lag, everything. I saved Josiah from having to buy it, so.
Josiah, are you happy about that? I like how he did say this, and I think this is accurate and cool.
Mhm.
So, where would Balin fit in this? We don't know, do we? Balin Skull from.
Well, I mean,
Was
we
he
know
really
he
a
was the
Sith?
Jedi, but
I am no Jedi.
Who was his master? Was it Kit Fisto? Or
Kit
as you-
Fisto, yeah.
It was? Yeah, okay.
You know, who got cut down in 2 seconds. Wait, yeah, he was on the arresting party of, yeah. It's because he was out of water. They left him out of water for like 8 hours. You can't do that to a Kit
He
Fisto.
traded
You
like
gotta-
2 or 3 blows with Palpatine, though.
He did.
Yo, Kit Fisto in the 2D Clone War animated show.
Oh, when
He
he
was-
like whoa,
he was
that's
ripped.
fire.
and then he's like, yeah, he's like, hey, yeah, we're great.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, that's
That's
one of
good
those
stuff right
pictures.
there.
I'll never forget that mental image of him. Hey, yeah, it's great. And he does that again in the Clone. Is it the Clone Wars movie?
I don't
Was
know.
Zero the Hutt?
Attack of the Clones. When they're
Clones.
and they're meeting in the arena, and he
Yeah.
does it and pushes off and saves 3PO and goes, yeah, the same kind of yeah, love it. But he gets dry. He's an amphibious creature. Yeah, he's in a desert, man. You gotta give that boy some water.
Boy's a liability on the council. We gotta make accommodations for him. Put my boy Anakin on there.
Oh no, Anakin
But no
does not
master.
belong.
No
really,
master.
you're gonna put me no. There's a lot of reasons why I agreed with the Jedi that he should not be a master, but I also believe he should have been trained better. Like if I could have trained him, this never would have happened.
That's a hot take.
that's pretty cocky. No,
Hot take.
if you're destined for that, you're destined for that. What about you, Zane? You answered
About
that
what?
question.
What question?
That
was
Debbie
it?
answered. What's something from the books? Because I know you've read a lot of the novelizations too.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the old novels. I know Thrawn also was, like Debbie, one of your well, it was your absolute favorite.
Thrawn is still my guy.
Yeah, that's good.
Always will be.
I thought it
But
was
honestly, for me, anything from the Old Republic, it's still far back enough from High Republic that almost anything you do over there can have zero tie to what happens in High Republic. Because High
Would you
Republic's
say-
already gone.
So within that vein, would you say stories like Malik, stories like Malgus could be played out in live action on screen and be successful?
I think the Malik in the Revan story, yes. I think the complexity of Malgus could never hit live action. Maybe like an actual like animated cartoon, but Malgus, his whole thing with him being part cyborg halfway through and then basically being on life support but still being a giant dangerous threat.
God, he's amazing.
And how you kill him and he just keeps coming back. I just don't know if that's for live action.
I got you. Cameron, out of the books you read growing up or haven't that you know the stories, what is it that you'd like to see?
God, it just won't happen. But I'd love to see Luke Skywalker have the what should have happened that they're gonna give to Rey, but that's okay.
Do we need to try to start a Kickstarter or whatever to GoFundMe and create a real movie here of what it should be?
I mean, I would be game, but
Well, give me that. Give me the treatment, and I'll shop it.
I mean, in all seriousness, yeah, I would have liked to. I mean, I had never read the Legends books pre-sequel trilogy, so I had just everything I had was what I left off of after Return of the Jedi and just other stuff that I've come across on YouTube and stuff. But in the past couple of years, since getting back into it and reading the books, I'd like to see, maybe with the current continuity, maybe see animated show of Luke doing the building his Jedi Academy. Even though
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'd like to see that. Maybe see him and Ben's relationship. They could probably fix some of my gripes with that, possibly. But I mean, I said it last show. I would give my firstborn to see Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan live action. I would die for it. Just adapt the Darth Revan book, and that's literally all you have to do.
That's all you need.
I know, like we've talked before, Revan and having like Keanu or someone roll that. I mean, a whole trilogy from the Old Republic, and do it and do it right, man. I can't tell. Okay, look, there are still people playing the Old Republic right now. This game has been. I started playing it day one, just like the Galaxy of Heroes, and yeah, man, I haven't played it in a while. But man, there are still people, like lots of people that play this game, and the stories are they're still releasing content. They're still releasing expansions. This game is probably 5 years ish, 6 years younger than WoW. So when you look at that, WoW still has a following. WoW still has, and people who have fallen off paying for subs for WoW, but still played it way back. I think, dude, listen to me, Disney. You're sitting on a gold mine, but I'm saying it right here. Everybody else has said it. It doesn't matter if I say it. Don't be stupid. Make the money. I'll pay you. I swear to God, I'll pay a ticket in the theater 8 times to see Keanu Reeves as freaking Revan. You're going to get me all pissed off again, and I can't do that.
Well, see, Danny, you got to give them some slack, and I'm not one for giving slack to Disney or Lucasfilm. But, I mean, they have an impossible task that I don't envy them on, because, I mean, we have sort of source material, right, that's now Legends or the Old Republic games, and we have a pre-expectation of how the show should play out, right?
Yep.
And history has shown us they're not going to do that. You know, I think Debbie had said before when they announced the sequel trilogy, she was looking forward to seeing the twins, I think, or something like that. And then, like 6 months later, they're like, "Yeah, that stuff's not canon anymore." Which, I mean, George probably he would have done his own thing. I know he wasn't a big fan of the books or whatever, but it's like the track record of them doing stuff that makes sense, or even remotely having a plan for what they want to do instead of just flying by the seat of their pants, which has been, you know, the past.
I'm sorry. Did you say that they fly by the seat of their pants?
Yeah, they have no plan of what they're doing, and
well, I mean, they could even do, and it could be live action or animated, a bounty hunter show with all the different bounty hunters. They were going to come out with a game called 1313, which was about the, I think, some bounty hunters and the underground of Coruscant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the game got canceled, so make a series out of it.
Okay,
or a movie,
who has
whatever.
read the Rogue Squadron series?
I've read like half.
Some of them.
Please read them all. Okay, and it's only like 7 books. Don't worry about it. Read them all, and know that that's going to be some of the best shit you've ever read in your life, right? And not only that, imagine what you have read. Okay, Zane, you don't think you've read them, but imagine what you read, but in this crazy. I know some of y'all have seen this. This animation style. And if you've seen this.
He's given Halo Legends vibes.
Max. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh, he lost him.
Lucasfilm took him out again.
He was getting too riled up. Chat, does he know?
I don't think he knows.
Chat, I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know he's not on the show.
We had a diplomatic uprising.
What?
Oh, okay.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
You don't think I know what?
What? Okay.
I've been watching the show.
Is he cleaning up his mess from earlier?
Maybe.
Oh my god, this is so 2005.
Yeah.
I don't like the music.
I feel like I'm booting up Shadow the Hedgehog on my PS2 right now.
Listen, I
That's
want
a
this.
Speed Racer, but for
I want this so bad. Speed Racer, yeah. This from like I used to watch the show Battle for the Planet. It was amazing. And this is totally it. Not yet take out the 80s heavy metal. But Rogue Squadron, this anime, dude. You'll get sick. Oh yeah. You get to actually see the TIE Fighter pilot, which was awesome because in the stories there were TIE Fighter pilots that never defected. They had families that were rebels. Like it was an amazing story, man. Hey, get him, Luke. That's your boy. Oh.
That's literally me.
Hilarious.
Listen, Josiah, I'm digging this, right?
If this is what it's like, you know what?
Oh, they have an interdictor. Never noticed that. Those interdictors, if you don't know, they would create gravity wells, and you couldn't jump to hyperspace because of those gravity wells. So they had to tear those up first. Make the escape. I know this information, and it doesn't mean no good in my life. I don't know why I know it. Oh, because I played Galaxy at War. That's the game right there.
It's giving me OG Transformers vibes as well.
This one? Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
fired up.
oh yeah. Amazing. It's almost over. Uh-oh. Use your ult. Pete, hurry, Pete. Nice. Yeah, get him, boy. Get him, boy. Yeah.
Where's he left?
Yes, yes, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, the whole thing. Oh. Man, so fully. Well, we know what you meant. Wow, well. Watch out them turbo lasers, man. Indiscriminate. Come on, Empire, do it. You may smile. Rebel Scout. Yeah!
By name, I like it.
Yeah, you have no idea. I'm so happy right now seeing this. Wonderful. But just kidding. How many people? No, they have men. But they're rebels. They just stop it.
Yes.
Because man, you get the idea. Holy cow, man!
Was that the actual music to that?
Oh yeah, it was terrible. It totally reminded me of like 1978, 9 anime stuff. Like you said, Zane, the 84 Transformers movie or 88 Transformers movie. I mean, that's totally it. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't be that difficult if some fan can make this. For them to make this and do a chunk of story that we would want to see played out in animations, go nuts with all the CGI. You're just animating. I know all that's done in computers too, but you get my point. So when I think of what are some things that I'd like to see, the Acolyte, if it goes hopefully the way that we would like to see, then we'll enjoy that. If the way that we approach things on this show is a little different, I think, admittedly, right? There is a what's the word? Emphasis put on the Sith and the dark side as the name, but that doesn't mean that there isn't good stuff to come from this stuff. And when I see this, like you saw, the Empire was doing pretty well, and you had the bomber, you had the I can't remember the name of it with the pointy, and then you had TIE fighter, regular TIE fighter, hunter, TIE hunter. And when you look at those three, they worked together. They did what they were supposed to do. I like the propaganda video comment. And I know Rebels kind of do to you, oh, Wedge, watch my butt. Yeah, I got you, Luke. Whatever. It's just fun to watch that stuff. It's fun. And war's not fun. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that seeing that stuff kind of played out, right? In fantasy land, not in real life. It's exciting. That's why we watch and pay money for things like Top Gun or what have you. Saving Private Ryan. Those are good stories, and there are stories that are just as good in the Star Wars universe, if not better. I don't know. Tell me I'm stupid. I don't care. But that's my 2 cents on that.
I mean, are you asking what we'd like to see from the Acolyte, or what? Or...
Sure. What is it that you hope is going to happen? Not that I want to dash your hopes when it comes out, but surely you've thought, man, you know what? I hope they do X in this show. What is that?
I mean, I hope to maybe see some how. I mean, I'd probably like to see some Plagueis. How that like some other Sith Lords. Plagueis. What's the guy before him? What's his master's name? Yeah, I'd like to see something like that. Maybe see how that inner workings kind of. I've listened to about like half of the audiobook of the Darth Plagueis book. I'd like to see something like that. But probably the most important thing I want to see, and I've said some of the interviews with some of the cast, and maybe it hasn't always been about Star Wars. It's been about other things, but I hope that Leslie Headland is as big of a fan as she says she is, because I would like to feel something, a Star Wars project that comes out that feels like there's some passion behind it, as we just got done talking about, like some love to the story, love to the characters, because these are all new characters that we're bringing in. I want something I want to feel attached to somebody, not that we've seen before or relying on other material, because like with that video we just watched and other fan videos you can see on YouTube, I mean, they make you feel something.
Yeah.
And they make you like, God, I love this universe, and I love there may be stuff I don't like, but I love this. I love this fantasy world,
So what would it take for you to walk away from the franchise? Or is that not a fair question to ask? I mean, and I say that because there are people.
I mean, I have. I mean, I wholeheartedly walked away after The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, I'm telling you, if we ever go on that, you're gonna either just not have to probably have me on the show, because I'll take 3 episodes. But It has nothing to do with the cast. I just want to preface that. It has
Yeah,
nothing to do with the cast.
story.
It is the
Sure.
story. That is my main gripe. But I mean, I did. Josiah was. I mean, one of the main reasons I even came back, and even just delving back into this something that was a big part of my childhood that I felt I just didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Because like we've mentioned before, there's really no characters in the sequels that really made me feel like a Qui-Gon made me felt, or or Dooku even, and but I don't think if that. I mean, the Acolyte's just terrible. I mean, I'll just be like, I mean, it's just another one in the category that it's like they'll just be Mando season 3 for me, or even Kenobi, honestly. But after Debbie's comments, I went and looked up some things Leslie said, and I'm hopeful for it. I hope that it'll be good. I just want to feel something. I want to feel love to this universe again. And
Debbie's
not
like a green beret. She wins the hearts and minds of the people. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I will admit I was maybe a little irrational watching the trailers, and I think I might have been too hard. But
to be fair, she has said a couple of things, but I'm just hoping that it was just something that she was just, because sometimes people, I know sometimes when I talk, I just get off track and
yeah.
It really has nothing to do with whatever. So I'm hoping that's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, she says she's a Star Wars fan, not so much prequel, but she is an original. I don't know if she ever said anything about the sequels, and we'll leave it at that.
That's probably good. We're not missing nothing
for the best.
But I'm hoping that this is more from the Sith point of view, Sith orient.
And I don't feel that they're pushing that so far, at least in the trailer. I think you would agree. Everything was Jedi, 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 and then one little, and then of course the fight with Carrie-Anne Moss. But is it just me, or does it not seem like, at least from the trailer, it's leaning that way?
I don't want them to humanize the Sith. I'm tired of us trying to humanize the bad people. Like, I want villains to be villains. Like I don't want, like, there is no good or evil. It's about power, or whatever she says in the trailer. Like,
you want to see that absolute power corrupts, absolutely. Like, you want to see that and visualize that, because you're right. I think that the stories do lend themselves, and I talk to it and I use it about redemption, about the humanization of a villain. What is their real motivation? Why are they doing those things? It's not necessarily an evil thing. It's just what they're trying to accomplish. But you're right. Sometimes you have folks that are like, dude, I can, and so I will.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've run into that character yet. Well, Malgus, but not everyone knows Malgus. I think Malgus is a lot like that. Who?
Yeah,
Vitiate.
The initiate. Yeah.
Vitiate, the original, like, big emperor.
Yeah. I don't want to feel like, I mean, I guess I want a Thanos level Star Wars villain. Like, that's what I want to see in stuff going forward, whether it's in Rey's trilogy or whatever. Like, I want, like, when you look at him, you're like, or the Joker or something, like, that's a villain, not like, oh, he's just misunderstood, or the bad people are bad people for reasons.
Who has seen Tombstone, the original, not this BS that they're going to be throwing out with friggin'.
That's a rumor.
They better.
Oh, it's a rumor. Man, you got Debbie fired up for no reason last
time. Next morning at work, I was like,
man, that's some BS. Yeah. Val Kilmer says two things in that show that I think could translate very well to the Sith world. He says some people just are born to watch the world burn. That's not the exact quote, but that's pretty much what he says about Johnny Ringo. Like it's a reckoning. It's just he just wants to see it all burn. The other
Alfred
side
says
of that,
something like that too. To
do what?
Batman. Alfred says something like that too in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, he does about Joker.
Yeah, they just want to watch the world burn. There's no reason,
Yeah.
rhyme or reason to it. They just want to.
It's just who that person is and how they're wired. Now, one of the reasons I do what I do is to prove out, right? Like nobody's really like that. At least people that I encounter. Are there people like that? Absolutely. We can look through history and see some of that, even the history that we get. But we're not going to talk about propaganda. Josiah already did that earlier. So, the point is, yes, there's all these great pieces, all these great storytelling. And there are characters that we can use already that they can tap from. But if they don't choose to tap from those characters, to your point, Cam and others, give me something that I haven't seen, which is going to be difficult, but that can exist, that does exist and can exist in that universe. Don't give me another Mary Sue Ray. Again, it's not you, Daisy. It's not you, Daisy. It's not you, Daisy. Don't give me another one of those. We had it in Luke-ish, right? You won't deny that, Cam. I know. A little bit. Not as bad as Ray, but we had it a little bit.
He actually took damage, I guess.
He did. He lost it. He lost a limb. You know what? She didn't lose a limb, did she?
She took no damage. She was supposed to be blind in the original.
She lost a friend.
Script. Yeah, she lost a friend.
Or lover, or whoever.
She also destroyed her grandpa, which is what he wanted her to do, but he still didn't transfer his essence, which...
Cameron is very passionate. I love passion. Sit there full of passion. I love that you're full of passion, Cameron.
Thank you.
Can we please have a villain, though, that is badass and just doesn't take it off anybody? I love using Kylo Ren. I think there's pieces in that are, but not the, you know what I'm saying, Cam, that are beneficial to us, right? To learn from, right? And use. There's great stuff from Vader, of course. I love it, the story of Anakin. But there are other great stories that are already written and some that haven't been. But if you're going to write the ones that haven't been, let's be very intentional about what we're writing and don't just give me another bigger planet to explode that's going to kill other planets. I'm tired of that. Even in Top Gun Maverick, it's the same damn thing.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Josiah.
I mean, there's got to be some, which I mean, whoever's earth bending at the end of the trailer or whatever they're doing. I mean, I assume this acolyte or whichever Sith is in the show, they're going to be powerful. I mean, I hope that there's actual damage that they do. We see the consequences of certain actions that the Jedi take. Maybe we see how maybe information about this Sith is not, transported to the council somehow or what, or why they keep it a secret or however they choose to hopefully explain, keep the continuity somewhat together. But I mean, I don't want our villains to be humanized. That doesn't, they're not villains. Villains are not, I mean, sure, maybe somebody can be misunderstood, but like
they've done that too much.
Some people just are evil, and that's the way that they are.
So for me, it's always the why, right? Like, why are you trying to do this? And if you're just plain evil, there still has to be a why as to why you became that. You pulled legs off of cockroaches or cut the wings diagonal on cicadas to watch them just spin on the table. Not that I ever did that. I mean, does that make you a psychopath? Maybe. Maybe. What are the choices that you made that prevented you from becoming a psychopath? And what are the choices that the Sith Lord made that encouraged the psychopath activity? I don't know how to say that.
I mean,
but you get what I'm saying. Like, we want to see that. We want to see what the inner... because nobody wakes up on a Sunday morning thinking, you know what, I'm going to take over the world, unless you're Pinky in the Brain. But no one just says, I'm going to take over the universe. There's something that has to motivate to cause this path, this journey, and understanding I understand your point, Cameron, and I'm 100% behind you because sometimes there is an instance in someone's life that will say, F it all. I'm going to flip the desk and I'm going to destroy it all just to watch it burn. And yes, there are people like that in our history. I'm upset that I didn't think of that in advance and that you didn't tell me in advance so I could find some examples. But we know that this has happened. We've learned about this stuff. You're exactly right.
All right, you get me fired up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
I mean, I encourage. We watched a fan film earlier, and I just got to shout this one out. It's probably my favorite on YouTube. But The Fallen Angel. It is a Battlefront 2 style animation of Vader visiting Padme's grave. And if we can get stuff like more, maybe not that type of animation or whatever, but just that feeling that I get personally when I watch that video.
What did you say? What?
The Fallen Angel. Any new Star Wars content that makes me feel something like that, to where the show's not talking to us about what's happening. We're able to understand what's going on, maybe without the show or the character having to tell us. We're able to see how that character's feeling, or see how what that character's doing is making another character feel.
I think diving in
writing.
and understanding that, like you're saying, good writing, what's the motivation, that doesn't necessarily ensure that there's going to be humanity attached to it, right? So I think I think this is what you're saying, is exploring those things is great, but don't make it so that, oh, we feel sorry for this bad guy. No, F it. He's a bad guy. Like, he's straight up is not the things that we've been talking about on the show, right? This guy is when I talk about be the example, he's the example of 100%. If you want to rule the world, you can, and you can do it this way, but people aren't going to be influenced to follow you the way that you can influence people. They're just going to be scared and will follow you. And what I thought was interesting I mean, you can retort, Cam. In Rise of Skywalker, all those weirdos, man, like, they weren't afraid of the Emperor. Emperor was freaking powerful. A cloned Emperor, whatever he was really powerful. Okay, they weren't even afraid because they were his peeps, the Sith. They were followers of the Sith. So even when you have someone that's crazy and mad and with power, you still will have folks that, oh no, I understand. So I think even to your point, like, some crazy, they're still going to have their followers, right? Manson, or we have real. Why did I quickly realize that one? There's another conspiracy with that, but we won't talk about it on the show. So everyone's like, Jesus, Dana. Conspiracy guy. No, I'm totally with you. I agree. As much as I like redemption arc and all those things, it is good to see. What was that? Kalimar. What was that? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Like, that priest, like, he was straight up just ripping hearts out of people. Like, there was no, like, oh, well, I think no, he was he was just crazy and just ripping. Do you know what I'm talking about, Cam? Zane? Yeah. Okay, thank you. I knew Debbie would, but you guys, I don't even know what I mentioned today in my lunch and learn over at the university. And I said something, and I looked around, and there was like 2 people, 5 people, maybe max, that understood what I was talking about because they were as old, if not older, than me.
I mean, the 3 Indiana Jones films are really good.
They are really good.
I love
the 3 are really good.
But you had Shia in one of those, man. Like, it was good,
honestly,
right?
Shout out to Harrison Ford. That man is truly about his money, because they killed Indy and they killed Han Solo, man.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
I haven't seen the latest one.
Kill is a metaphor.
Oh,
they don't
destroyed
give him
his character.
Yeah,
I got you. I was like, I haven't seen the last.
He was good in Blade Runner, the newer one.
He was really good in that. I just saw that. Debbie, I have a question for you. You've met Hayden. I don't know who all you have met, but I just gotta know. If tomorrow you had a chance to meet one of these geeky actors or actresses, who would it be? Or are you just tapping out because, you know?
In the Star Wars universe, or
anyone in the geekdom?
Oh,
Momoa, or I mean, I don't know.
Hiddleston, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah. Oh, she got a list.
Harrison Ford. Well, because they're also in my harem. So.
Oh, that's right. We still don't have a harem picture for the Sith Dominion like I saw on the Canteen Happy Hour. I'm very upset. David Furr, dang it. Can you send me that pic? Actually,
I need to make a new one because, But anyways, there was, if I could have a little bit more of a conversation with Hayden, I would love it because that was just a, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am type of thing. So yeah, Hayden would be on that list. But yeah, I have people in the geekdom that I would just, if I didn't freak out and faint or, lose my voice or, just become my shy self when I meet new people. Just to sit down and have a little conversation.
Thank you.
Just
you get one. Who is it? You're beating around the bush here. Who's one? You get one.
One. I know.
One.
Have to be Harrison.
Man, I knew that's what I was going to say. Really, you like Star Wars and Indy? That's great.
No, he likes Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He gets much more.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of Osan, is he? What is this? Oh yeah, dude. That one was it. Yeah, that's a fun one, man. He was talking about.
He was talking about that Fallen Angel video.
The Fallen Angel one, right? I've got it, but we've watched a couple of videos this show. We'll bring it up next episode. I have it already pulled up. I'll pop it in the next one. Folks, man, you know what we did? Yes, more complicated bad guy. Yeah. Maul, I think they really developed him in the Clone Wars series, and so you got to see why he was who he was, and I really appreciated that they did that. No, not the Clone Wars. Yeah. Was it which one was where they went back and showed how he came to with Savage and all of that too, right? And it was good story. Cam, good storytelling. Nod to Cam.
But you also felt sorry for him. I mean, even though he was a psychopath, I mean, when he's found with his spider legs, I mean, you felt bad for him, and then he went back to being then he went back to being psychopath, and he's probably one of my favorite characters just because of the story arc alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because he thinks he's Palpy's right hand man, and I think he was just a puppet all along. And he realizes it, but gets cut down literally.
So I think that's That's a great point, Debbie. He dedicated everything to he was tortured. I mean, he did everything he was supposed to, and then Palpy was like, "Hey, you got cut in half. Next guy,
move along."
Honestly, we all have work history. Like I know for a fact I have been in situations where I have busted my butt to make sure of the success of my department or whatever, and then it's like, whatever. You know what? We're going to go ahead and lay off half the staff, and you're one of them. Wait a minute, dude. I did all that stuff to cut all those costs. Yeah, thanks. Enjoy yourself. I really feel that's the way Palpatine treated Maul in that instance.
Dooku.
Because if he's so damn powerful,
everybody that way except for Anakin,
how can he not feel that Maul was alive? Or did he, and he just didn't care?
Well, was Maul really in the Force before he was found?
I think he was just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, and then we know Palpatine eventually knew of Maul being alive because of him and
Right.
Savage, but I don't think there was ever any fear.
No.
Hey, we
Palpatine was freaking awesome, man. He did get too cocky, just like a lot of Sith Lords, but he did things right, man. I still go back to that whole influence versus manipulation. He did manipulate, but the influence that he had over the Senate was built over many, many years. It is not easy to build that kind of influence. Even on your team, it can be a struggle just for a year just to get your entire 10-person team on board with you. So the fact that he was able to influence all those people, that he could very easily usurp Chancellor Valorum and then come in and run it all. Amazing.
But is he redeemable, Dana? Still owe me this episode.
Only if he wanted to be. I think for Palpatine. No. At the end of the day, listen. Hear me out. Vader, at the end of the day, Vader was like, I get it. I understand. My bad. It's redeemable. Okay. And Palpatine was zero sorry for anything he did. And the fact that Vader had that moment with his son, that's what the difference was. What was Palpatine's attachment? Did it say, and I haven't read that book, so you guys will have to correct me, but did he have, a lass or anything, a lassie or anything, or any sort of connection or attachment that he could feel passion for, like Anakin felt passion for? See, I think Palpatine's not passionate. He's passionate about taking over. He's not passionate about people. If he's passionate about people, then he probably would have been redeemable because he would have taken that step back. Sorry.
Dana, go to Bunt's Books on YouTube. I will send you the clip and listen to the excerpt of when he kills his family and tell me that guy's redeemable. I'm sorry. I don't think the devil is redeemable personally. I don't.
You have some very strong feelings about Palpy, don't you?
No, I mean okay, because let's say even Vader post Jedi lives.
Yeah,
he is still a war criminal. There's no like him and Luke go to whatever
and live happily ever.
No, he is like a.
We can agree the best thing that happened to him was him dying.
Yes, that was relief.
Yeah, the rebels they tortured people to read those books, man. They tortured people too. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, but Palpatine, like he is. I mean, I haven't finished the whole book, but like, I mean, he is the ultimate. Just wants to watch the world burn.
Mm-hmm.
That is what he was born to do from the get-go.
I love Emperor Palpatine, and I'm not saying he's redeemable because I think
don't walk back now. Don't walk.
Part of that is you as the individual have to like feel that and want that. Palpatine didn't want that, not one bit. So as long as it's not something he wants, then no, he has to want it. It's just like trying to do anything. Like I can't get a promotion. Like someone's not just gonna hand me that shit. Like I gotta want it. I gotta work for it. I gotta make myself seen, visible across the corporation, whatever. Like the same thing with Vader. He was more concerned about his other extracurricular, especially at the beginning of his tenure with Palpatine, because of his passion for people, for his passion for Padme. Friggin' yeah, we know like he was a man and he probably had all these whatevers. And then yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not saying he could be redeemed, but it really is about what's in that villain's heart, right? Is it that, holy crap, I just woke up and I can't believe I did all that? Yes, I'm a war criminal. Take me in and do what you must. That is a redeemable thing. Palpatine would never have done that, ever. So no, he wouldn't be redeemable because his motivation does not change to want or desire to have those connections with folks. It wasn't that Vader wanted to be redeemed. Understand me, please. It was that he just wanted that relationship with his son, even for a moment. Even for a moment. And that holy, right, feeling of I'm in this moment with my son in a loving moment. Yeah, redeemed. I'm sorry. You disagree. Redeemed. Like redeemed, but not being held responsible. I'm not saying that. Redeemed, he lives, he spends the rest of his life, even though he knows he could destroy everything with the Force. He spends the rest of his life imprisoned voluntarily. So something like that, like I get where you're coming from, but I really feel that someone like Palpatine, I mean, they've got to have the motivation to have something other than conquest, or else no, they're not going to be redeemable. Oh, I can't believe I just said that, but yeah, you got me to say it, jerk.
And you folded. I think you just don't want to do a whole episode on it, so you folded that.
Oh, dude, I love Palpatine, dude. So if there's anyone greater for me, it's Palpatine, and then third, Revan. But Palpatine he was the Sith architect. There are employees that I have had 20 years ago that were like, yeah, dude, you're totally the emperor, because you influence people, you grew people, you got people around you, and then all of a sudden you were in control of everything. Like, how did that happen in a matter of 5 years? Well, let me show you how I did this in 5 years. I used Emperor Palpatine things, not in the gross negative I'm going to blow people up way, in the very positive manipulate, no, influential way.
We have not heard of the other perspective.
There's all kinds of ways. Oh, I love that Vader is more complicated, unlike Maul, like we started talking about. I agree with you too, though, Debbie. Maul's he's a pretty rich character, man. And I love what Freddie Prinze Jr. talks about, like his whole, he's destined to roll the boulder uphill just to have it roll back down. And no, that is him. From books, from movies, from series, the dude is destined to freaking fail, man. But he keeps at it, even though he knows that's what it's going to fail. Now Cameron's like, man, this guy.
Still villain.
Oh my goodness.
Bad people.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I said
We about to say something? I was gonna say it is almost 10 o'clock. Debbie, that's 11 for you. You probably know that because you live there. So we had some technical difficulties for those of you joining late, and we apologize, but we got everything square. We got to interview Stephanie Ross, who was awesome. We're gonna have to get her back on and really start talking Star Wars. I'd love to hear her thoughts on some of this stuff. Yes, I have known her for 30 plus years. Great person, very loving, caring individual. Love her to death, Stephanie. But go check out The Floor on Hulu. Also, check out our other swath of shows. We have Cantina Happy Hour. We have, what's Thursday?
Cantina Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah. Monday, MCU Mondays. That's the one I was saying. MCU, Debbie. MCU Mondays. Then Sith Dominion Tuesdays. And then
War of the Stars on Wednesday.
War of the Stars on Wednesday.
Cantina
Happy Hour on Thursday.
Geek Gauntlet on Saturday.
Geek Gauntlet on Saturday.
Need to make you a Google Doc, man.
Yeah.
I used to have it in there so I could read, like when Kat was on the show a lot, because Kat would make sure I said it, and if I didn't, she'd be very forceful and tell me this is, she would say it.
Outro, here are our other shows.
Yeah, right. I actually did. I would put that on there, but I've been lax since she hasn't been on the show in a while. I've been trying to get her on the show. For those of you that do follow the show and miss some Cat interaction, she's just been really busy and haven't got her But she is doing the other things, promoting the show and doing all those things with AV. So thank you guys in AV. So that's our slew of shows. We have April 1st coming up. Not that we write satire, but we write satire. Just be on the lookout. It's going to be super fun on April 1st. Enjoy the lofts. They're going to be so fun. I haven't written shit. But I did actually, that's a lie. I did write something, and then I asked after I wrote it, can I write about this? And David Poobah was like, no. And so I have this whole article that is satire that, oh well, I'll start over. So, but Cam gave me a great idea today, and I'm going to write on that, but I only have 4 days to get it done. So I got the Big Perm treatment. We all did, if you know Big Perm. And he says, not 10:02, not 9:55, 10 o'clock on the dot. So April 1st on the dot. Be on the lookout at Geek News Now for all kinds of fun stuff being released. And with that, this was episode 30, folks. Thank you. Thank you for people that actually tune in to watch. Thank you for the several of you. Michelle, no one, whatever. I can't remember your name. Sorry. For joining. You were there for like an hour and a half. The rest of you, Josiah and company, thank you for joining. Any parting shots? What do you got going on this next week, Cam?
Going to visit family this weekend.
Awesome.
I'm reading The Two Towers right now.
Oh,
that's pretty much that's all I got.
Nice. Debbie?
Absolutely nothing, because I'm still recovering from this weekend because of all the freaking people.
Yeah, well, and you were sick last week at the beginning of the week. Like, you probably weren't 100% anyways.
Well,
but...
my voice still isn't quite back to normal. Like in the morning, I wake up and it's like, we're down here. I could probably scare the shit out of people. But yeah, I'm just going to be recovering and trying to work on stuff, which I'm always working on stuff. I just never follow through on it.
So I know a guy that can help you with that. His name's Dr. Dana Martin, but he has a whole nother business. So if anyone, no, seriously, folks, like I did this thing over at the university today. It was really great. Just talking about communication, behavior, and motivation, and understanding people. The book that I'm in the process of writing is called Be the Example, and it's going to be fantastic. From my perspective, I hope you think it is too. We've lost Cameron. He's walked away. But I see a beautiful piece of art of a dog. The cat's not beautiful just simply because it's a cat. It has nothing to do with the artist. No offense to present company, Debbie included. Yeah, that is a great. That's cool. Where'd you get those paintings of those dogs? Of the dog? Yeah, I can't hear you. You got your.
Oh, sorry. We painted them at the painting with a twist.
With a twist?
I think whatever the place is in town.
Yeah, over there on like Dominic and over by the Coles and all that.
Yeah. So my wife did our cat, and then I tried to do our dog, but it got touched.
Well, the dog's the best one. There. You know why? Because it's a dog. Good for you.
No, they're both great. Even though my cat chewed my power cable to my monitor, so shoot it up.
we got the painting with a twist. We just got the bag to take home like a year and a half ago, and it's still here. We haven't painted it. Like, we should have just done it there. But one of them is like a piece of wood, and it's a pirate ship. Awesome. And the other one is Darth Vader silhouette. Like, well, oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. When I get those done, I'll show you.
Book, so I can't do it. I couldn't color coloring book correctly, so I'm not artistic.
Yeah, man, those lines they get in the way.
They're tough, man. Let me tell you.
Zane, what do you got going on this weekend? Any gigs?
Yeah, I'm playing in Austin this Thursday at 6. It's at the Little Longhorn Saloon.
You're streaming that? Hell
I'll see what I can do, but
come on.
Should be playing for some Bowmore. That'll be fun. And then potentially I don't know where it is, what time it is. I don't know anything. I just know that this next weekend, I'm playing for Hank the Fourth. So if y'all are looking for anything like next Saturday,
That would be the first weekend in April.
6th. Yeah, the 6th.
Yeah.
Anything Central Texas, look for Hank the Fourth. It'll be an awesome gig.
You're going to be playing for a descendant of Hank Williams Jr. or Hank
Potential descendant.
Senior. Like, that's amazing, man. That'd be great. I'm real proud of you, son. That's something. But make sure that you have something else, because the gigs won't last forever. Trust me. Okay, just kidding. I know if I put my mind, I know I could go out and gig right now. I know that. I just don't have that. I don't have that as my focus. So don't look down on me, son. Just know I've already done it once. I don't need to do it again. I've done it twice. I don't need to do it again. Man, thank you guys. Stephanie Ross, if you catch this podcast and catch the end, you were absolutely wonderful. Yes, I got your message that you had a fantastic time. And yes, we'll absolutely get you back on. And probably I'll talk around and see if we can't get you on another one of our shows with all of your other Comic-Con experience and whatnot. It'd be good to maybe get some of that on another show too. So thank you, Stephanie. Really appreciate you taking your time and putting it up against the wall before your gig. So if you guys are just tuning in or whatever, go check out Stephanie at the 502 there in Santone. Enjoy that. Any parting shots or anything else? I think we kind of ran the gauntlet tonight. Oh, not the Geek Gauntlet, but we ran our Star Wars Gauntlet.
Debbie, how are the most recent Bad Batch episodes? I haven't been able to watch Cantina Happy Hour, but how are the last 3?
It's been really good. I don't think there's been a bad episode yet, and I think tomorrow's episode we will see Asajj. So I'm very excited.
Aww.
Yes, I'm very excited because she is also one of my favorite characters. I have a lot of favorite characters, if you haven't noticed, but
yeah, Asajj was awesome.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that and see how they explain what happened at the end of the book to where she is now. So without breaking or
that's the time. That's right. That is that timeline. Holy cow!
And y'all are covering that this Thursday. After.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll be tuning in.
Cool. Make comments. Make fun of me. I don't care.
Yes. See, and I keep saying, like, until I'm caught up on whatever. So sometimes I'll jump into Cantina if I've already caught up on whatever they're watching. They're revisiting Mando or whatever. But otherwise, I just stay away because, like, I don't want to get. Or I join at the very end, like, hey, I'm gonna jump in and make a stupid comment and then jump out. But yeah,
are you gonna keep up with the Acolyte with us? I mean, like, what are we gonna talk? I mean, we have to talk about that while that's going on.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
totally. Yeah, and so the thing is, like, we haven't experienced this yet, Debbie, where we have a show that both shows could talk about, both Star Wars shows could talk about. Like, we haven't had one yet. In the way that we can with this one. We could with Balin and whatever, but this is like the focus is this. Like, I can't wait. And then we could even do a crossover show. I don't know why I'm waving my hand. I'm so excited. Darth Zane, not you, Zane. Darth Zane, David Furr. Freaking, let's make this happen, brother. We'll do a crossover show like on a Wednesday. We'll do our own shows on, and then that way, Debbie just all week has to be on podcast.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
y'all killing me, man.
I mean, did you ever think, in your 20s, this is what you'd be doing in your 40s,
60s,
50s? I don't see that, but I'm not gonna be that guy.
I can pull out the driver's license.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
1963.
Man,
was a good year.
I have something this weekend for those of you in the area, Central Texas area, and Bryan College Station. Well, actually, we're sold out. One night only. Drunk Shakespeare. I'm doing the Tempest. We're doing the Tempest. I'm King Alonzo. I still don't know my lines. It's this weekend, but I'm going to be drunk, so that should be real fun. I'm one of the drinking people, which means I'll be drunk before the show, and during the show, they will still be delivering me drinks. We'll see how it ends up. We had our first dress rehearsal, and it was an absolute train wreck. No, I'm just kidding. It was amazing. It was fun. So funny. Some really great people. And if you know anything about The Tempest, it's one of his like funniest things, plays that he's written. It's just getting past the language. And when I get too discombobulated, I don't even worry about the language. I just tell you like the point of the line, right? Like, no, we're gonna go here. Like, because I can't say the dots and this and that's and then if I'm drinking, I have to do that too. Point is, my poor grandmother had pinged me a lot, or had talked to me, and she's like, "I want to get some ticket. I want to go see you at Drunk Shakespeare." I'm like, cool. That was like 2 days ago. It's sold out. 200 seats. It's sold out, and it's only one night. So I know my grandmother's not watching, but I'm gonna have to call her tomorrow and be like, "Sorry, you can't come see me." So.
Make an exception.
No, I mean, she could be my DD, but she can't see at night because she's 95 or 8,700. I don't even know. Like, I don't want her to drive me home. Part of the deal for those of you playing at home, like with Drunk Shakespeare, is you do have to sign away your life and say, I'm not going to drive. If I'm drinking, I'm doing it responsibly. These number of drinks are my limits. And I'm like, what's the max for each?
26.
Kinder Hill Brewery is supporting us and doing this for us. So awesome. Meet us downtown in Bryan at Kinder Hill Brewery outside and get you some drinks from them and watch Drunk Shakespeare. All right. And then this beard is coming off. Oh, God. I sit there. I have a beard brush and just brush it all day to keep all the wilies out. It's ridiculous. What else we got? Are we good? Can we close the show out, man? This thing's been going forever. Yeah, Debbie's like, I want to go to bed.
No, I need to get my bladder.
Right? So
I'm sitting here bouncing up and down like, hello.
That was tonight's bottle with the rum cask barrels from 19 Crimes Red Blend. I highly suggest it. Yes, I drank every drop. It was very good. And I have a restriction here on TikTok for alcohol, and apparently this was not okay either. So, man, what a show. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys next week, I guess. Cameron, Debbie, and Zane, thank you. And Stephanie Ross, thank you. And remember, kids, peace is a lie. There is only passion. Good night.